too much. So here's a little bit of an update. I'm still going to Ragnarok. My decision has been made. I'm going over to with my friend Miko. Weird thing enough, I feel like I let down another good friend of mine, Shags. But you know, it's for the best, right? Shags told me to go with Miko. Apparently, he found out. I don't know how he did, but he did. And so I guess I was going to show you guys what I've done to keep my bird safe. Tomorrow is a new day. I'm going to be getting up around 9, and tomorrow afternoon around 1 or 2 I'm going to have a new juvenile type of Jara, and I'm going to somehow get it up into my bedroom and let it finish from there. That's what I'm going to do. So I have an egg. I'm going to hatch it in the morning when I get up, and that's what's happening. So I will show you guys what I've done to my room and how I've done it. And it's I would like to say thank you to the Gorilla Tribe from 603, and I think it was I don't remember the other server that they had, but it was 603. Thank you, Gorillas. Thank you, Chronic, for teaching me to use Fence Foundations, and I keep using that trick now. So let's I'll show you all what I've done with my bedroom. Alright. I'm pretty good at building now, so I think it's because of 603 and learning to build. So, okay, this is my bedroom. I will show you guys what I've done. This is the add-on. This is what I've done. This is not what anybody else has done. This is what I've added on to it. Sad enough, I can't change that red part. Now, there's a reason why. That red part actually goes to Shag's bedroom, and I don't worry too much because I'm only going to be here for 10 days. But I was supposed to do this last month. I told Shags I'm going to put a bird pen in and put my bird up in my bedroom. He says, alright, that's fine. And I kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off until today. Now, what's the change? Why did I do it today? I did it for today for one simple reason. It just needed to get done. Okay? So, right now what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to wonder why nothing is on. Oh. I might have to restart later, but I don't have to do that right now. I know how to get out, so it's probably lagging. So a little bit about the new server that I'm on, 308. It's a very low impact server, but it's very, I have to say, laggish. It's very laggy at times. Alright, so what I'm trying to do is go over to Blizzard. Now Blizzard has a friend.
14-year-old girl died when her cell phone fell in the water.
What?
14-year-old girl died when her cell phone, she was charging it, fell in the water.
Oh no.
It was in Texas.
Houston.
No, Texas.
Texas.
And this guy from Texas, I mean, somewhere, but this guy from Texas is sentenced to 80 years for looking at girls on a little, I think it's a 14-year-old girl's private purse when she was taking pictures, cartography.
Oh.
And he was going to post them on the wall, and she had to send more. He was sentenced to 80 years. So he'll die in prison.
Yeah.
And he's 40 years old.
Oh, that's gross. Alright, apparently you can, I did not know that. You can actually hide the HUD and you can re-hide it. So, that's pretty cool. I'm learning about this game every freaking day. Now, a couple reasons why I have my bird with me is when Miko and I are ready to roll out, Miko says, Miss Mom, I have the server. You want to start coming over? I have everything ready. Let's get out of here. Or he says, you know, I'm ready to get out. I'm ready to go. And then he goes and finds the spot, and I end up finding him. So, anyways, this is what I've done out here. I have an X-plant out here for a reason. I might add one on this side too, because we have a tendency of having dinos get in. And I don't want anything dying, so I'm probably, this is how my little setup's gonna be. When you fly, you can fly, and you can, if you get off and you fall right down here, you won't die. And I really like it. I now can look out here, and enjoy the next 10 to 12 days of 308. And it's bittersweet, right? That this was my home for 2-3 months now. And it's bittersweet when you have to move to a different server, and you know you're gonna miss a lot of people that you've became friends with, and you're hoping that you're still friends with them and all that fun stuff. So yeah. So I'm just putting another feeding trough down. There's a reason why I'm putting so much stuff in my room. I want to make it home until I can enjoy the rest of the couple days that I have left on 308. And you don't know, eventually, you don't know if it's going to get pushed back or what's going to happen. But yeah. I gotta go get another meat run in, so I can fill this trough, and then I'm gonna go get berries and fill that trough with berries, and then have this as meat. And then I'll put Susan on top of this. So then Susan has, so she's really close to her box and everything else. I'm going to put keratin. I have keratin. I have lots of it. Alright. I have so much stuff. When I actually joined these guys, I didn't have nothing. No pot to piss in. And now I'm starting to get quite a good collection of stuff, that's for sure. Alright, so another thing about me, guys, I love to build. I am a builder at heart. I love to build, and probably not a lot of people know that about me, but I'm a builder. I like, that's maybe one thing that I do enjoy doing is building. Alright. Alright, that's a good thing. Rain's happening. So how I do my stuff is I usually, if I have a plant X somewhere that, oh, it was raining. Must have been the lag. Okay, so if I have something that's up above, I usually wait for it to be irrigated by rain. So by morning, tomorrow morning, when I get on, that will be going full bore. Okay? I might put another one here so it's going that way in case something does get in, and I'm actually going to do that right now. And I have a feeling Miko will like this. I've really got a good feeling, and I will tell Miko. I says, you know, I do have a little perchery if you want to go up there and sit up there. Look around. I don't mind going up there. Fuck, I'll even make a special little walkery area for me even getting up here so he can look around. I should do that. That'd be a cool idea, actually. So he doesn't have to go through my room. I should do that. That would be a really cool idea. Let's see here. I'm looking for fiber. Fuber. Where are you, Fuber? Oh, there you are. Okay, so we got fiber. Let's see here. We need wood. You know what? I don't think we needed this today. We'll do this some other day. But no, this is my little watch area. It's a beautiful little site. That's for damn sure. It's looks so nice up here. I love it. So pretty. So I actually want to show you guys. This is what I was talking about. Fence foundation. It's right here. It's actually connected to this, and I thought I'd show you guys how nice and organized that looks. And it's a three up to put it. So I actually, when I first was going to build my own tribe on 603, that didn't go too well. If I didn't give the guy admin a correct room, I probably I would have a good tribe now, but it's how it is now, right? I'm not too worried about it. But if I knew how to do it then I would have done that. But I like the way this has turned out. I'm starting to enjoy this room now. Before I used to hated this room and I wasn't able to do much, and I hated it with a passion, and I didn't have any meaning of coming on really, and now I do. I have a meaning of coming on and enjoy myself. I've been on since 9 o'clock and it's now 8:22 at night, to where I've been on all day. That's not good for me because I usually get on, let's say I get on and then I wait for Miko to get off and then I get off when he gets off. So, but no, I'm probably going to be getting off here in about 20 minutes, maybe about 40 minutes to an hour. I need to go get a meat run. I need to go get a workout in before bedtime. I also need to go get my walk in, so I'm going to go get a walk in, then a bedtime. I'm actually 3 hours late on supper. I'm not even hungry. That's a weird thing. I'm usually a hungry little mouse around now, but I'm not craving anything. So I might make something quite light tonight, and that's what I'm gonna have, is something very, very light. Let's see here. I'm just gonna fill these fertilizers up, and then I'm getting off. Okay. Weirdly enough, that did not give me enough fertilizer. But no, it looks really weird to have mine, and Shags is on the other side. I'm sure Cleveland's gonna come on tomorrow morning, and he's like, what the fuck's she building now? I mean, I'm probably gonna try to put a little sign out there saying Miss Mom's bird pen, welcome. Miss Mom's room bird pen, welcome, or something funny. I like that. Pretty proud of that. And see why I'm looking at that pillar over there. I'm not a very good person of putting pillars. And what's weird thing enough, I actually used my own bird to put my pillars. Guess who's getting better at building, guys? I'm going to go get a meat run in. Weird. I'm gonna go get a meat run in. And then I'm getting off. I gotta go get a berry run in and a meat run in, and that's it. That's it for me for tonight. I can definitely contest. I'm pretty proud over here of my own self. I'm doing better and better every day as it goes by, and I think it'll even get more better now, as the cat's already out of the bag. So very excited for Ragnarok. Can't wait for Miko and I to go over to Ragnarok. I'm pretty excited. Weirdly enough, it looks like Cleveland's going to a different tribe, so I found that out today. It's nice to see, knowing that Cleveland is going to have somewhere to go. And now I can kind of feel a little bit sad of what I've accidentally said, but you know, he's not an idiot, but he's trouble building. I guess you can contest that one. I guess Shags didn't come back. You know, it's all Chiliacs, I guess. It was nice talking to Jarv today. Quite nice, actually. I'm going over to the swamp to get in a meat run. Now, I know this area where I'm going isn't full of snakes, so that's nice to know. It ain't full of snakes, but it ain't the best area to go either. There's Pagomastax, so try not to have anything on your character, guys, when you're going here. Careful with the Pagos. They will, if you got nothing on you, they'll steal something off your animal. They'll even steal your saddle. Weirdly enough, that's happened to me once on PvP, and then I was fucked without a saddle. So it looks like when you attack one, there's, you know, the other will, it'll end up attacking you or whatever. Oh, I'm going away from this. I saw something move like a snake. That would be the swamp. Oh, one time I encountered myself with this big giant Titan boa. I'm not a big snake lover, guys. I'm not. And I was just coming. Actually, I was actually at home. That I was about to just. I got a busted remote and I'm using it. I never learn. You know, I could go back and just attack that snake, even if I don't want to. I could. Overcome my fears. Oh, I don't want to do it though. Okay, I am headed home now. So all we really need is enough to fill 4 lines, and then I have to go fill a trough of berries, and then I can get off for a bit. I think I'm gonna message Shags before when I go over to the new server. I want to thank him. I want to thank everybody, because you know they've all helped me with so much, and they keep helping me, and they keep trying to help me thrive and help me be more productive. And you know, I don't stay on if somebody's not on. I don't stay on. I don't do things. You know, and I think that's my learning disability that I have too. And I'm not like, hey, I'm perfect. You know, everybody ain't perfect. Everybody is different, and that's how everybody is. Everybody is so different. So I'm going up into the dino pen. I just wish I knew how Cleveland made this. And I'm thinking like I know how he did it. He put a foundation down first, and then he brought like put a foundation down, and then he brought down a wall and made it like that. And then he ended up putting, oh yeah, I'm gonna be doing that for myself. I totally will be doing that though. And you know, total reason of this all is I really like the way he's done this. I like it how we can have, what I'm going to do is have it all one. Looks like I'm starving, so lovely. I don't have any of my food on, so me and my Rex is, those two are going to talk tonight. They kind of have a nice little roaring detail-ish. Alright, buddy. Tim? What? Did you ask him if he can make it for your party? He's busy. Right now. Oh, he's working? Yeah. That makes sense. Alright, I'm gonna let this cook, and then I'm going to grab some berries. And then I'm going to hope and pray to God I can make it back to my bedroom without collapsing. Let's see if there's anything in here I can eat. Oh, there is. Perfect. I eat a lot of rare flowers because I know where to get them. So. And when the update does come for the PS4, sadly I won't be able to do that. But, whatever. That's how it is. So, I'm going to go grab the, I have an Ankylo. Where did it go? Oh, it's Malaysia's right there. Oh, wow, Malaysia, you didn't get many berries. Alright, Shredder and I are gonna go grab berries. Shredder has plenty of berries. Excuse me, guys. I'm probably gonna put some doors on here. I feel like it'd be more safer. So I'm going up to my bedroom right now. I'm gonna go put berries in one trough, meat in the other, and then I'm gonna put Sherry on top of the meat trough, so then Sherry doesn't have any issues getting to that trough. Now Sherry is my Susan is my Dimorphodon that Miko tamed me, and it was kind of surprising, to be really big honest about it all, because when I signed on that morning, it really had no name to it, but when I looked at it, I was so freaking happy. It's like, oh, I couldn't believe that Miko tamed it, and I really wanted a Dimorphodon, and I'm not a huge tamer, so I ended up getting on, and let's see here. After getting on, I looked, and it was right on top of me when I spawned in. So after I spawned in, I looked around, and all of a sudden looked down, and here was this little Dimorphodon just staring at me, and I was just in tears because, you know, I've asked Miko if he can tame me a Dimorphodon before I got off, and he actually did, and still it's my favorite shoulder pet. Timo I don't use too much of. He's a very special pet. I've had Timo for a while now, and I don't want anything to happen to Tim, so I don't really use too much of Timo. So yeah, that's about it. I'm just finishing up here. I gotta go throw these other berries into the other trough, put some meat into the other trough, and then I'm getting off. I am exhausted. I have been on since 9 o'clock this morning. Weirdly enough, I gotta get in 15,000 steps before bed, and I want to be in bed by 1 o'clock tonight, 1 o'clock in the morning. So as I usually come on here again around 1 o'clock before I fall asleep. So I usually just check on everything to see if everything's good, and then I get off. And then I usually check these plants right here to see if they're fine, right? So that's what I usually do. So what I'm doing right now is this meat is actually going partially to the dino pen, my dino pen, and partially to the main dino pen. So we have two pens that this is going to, and that's how it's happening right now. I'm going back and forth because stuff needs to get done, and I'm usually a dino caregiver. That's what I call myself for this tribe. I'm not too good at raising. That's why I went away from Miko to get on. Like, I messaged him today, says I need help with help raising this this Tappa, but I understand he's busy, so it's not a big deal. And then I was thinking to myself, you know, I'm gonna wait till Miko gets on tomorrow, and then I'm like, hey Miko, I have a Typejara egg. I'm wondering, can you help me collect meat for this thing and help me get it to juvenile? I have a feeling Miko might help me do it because his internet's so crappy. He'll probably end up watching this bloody thing for me, which would be really cool and chillax and everything else. So, yeah. So I'm just going to get this cooked meat. Looks like I'm starting to lose this meat. I wish I had the... I wish the update was already out. I really did wish, because... and I don't know if it is already updated out or not, but if I had tech, and really if I had tech unlocked, I would be using the more expensive feeding trough and be using the refrigerated feeding trough. I actually think they should just bring out a good old standard feeding trough that isn't tech, but it's a standard one where you need, let's say, 200 metal ingots and cementing paste and 25 electronics or something stupid like that, and that will be your, basically to look like a standard feeding trough, but it will actually be electric, and then it'll just run on. That'd be really cool, actually. I would definitely have 2 of those in my bedroom right now. So then I'm getting really excited to stream you all mine and Miko's new tribe when Miko and I end up going over to the Ragnarok. I cannot wait till that comes out. That's coming out about 10 to 12 days. And I say 10 to 12 days because you know wildcard, everyone. You know how they say, oh yeah, it's going to be on the 19th and it's not out till end of August. Yeah, I've seen it happen, guys. I've been playing this since January of this year, and I can contest it's I've noticed it now. It could happen. Anything can really happen from now until the 19th, right? So I'm still getting stuff prepared. Tomorrow I'm going to be I'm going to be hatching a blue type of Jura. I'm hoping it's blue, and I know that there's going to be it's going to be my first mutant, because I know there's a mutation on the father's side, so I know it's going to come out look like it's mutant. So it'll be really cool, and I have a great idea of it. It takes the mother's colors and the father's colors, and then I'm just going to put a little tint of my Miss Mom's touch of purple by painting it, which I can make anything look sweet and awesome. Apparently my bird that I have it's not mutated, but everybody says I've done such a great job of coloring it. It looks like it's mutated. Even my Thresno, a Speedy Pie, looks like it's mutated, but it's not. I usually try. I'll show you guys what everybody says this looks like it's mutated. Doesn't it look like it's mutated? This is Princessa. This was named after a very close pet that I had. I'm dumping spoiled because I don't want spoiled in my trough. So, alright, so we have 1 trough full of meat, 1 trough full of berries, and that's a pretty proud thing right there. I'm headed up to the bird pen. Now Mr. Beaker's here. I just put meat in here because I know everything needs to be fed, so I would rather make sure things are fed than things are dead. Alright, I'm gonna go grab the meat from the kitchen, and then I'm getting off. So when I do go over to Ragnarok, I'm going to be live for the first Actually, I'm going to be live the entire day, so it's probably going to be a 6-hour live video. I'm going to warn you right there. So when I go over there, I'm going to be, basically what I'm in charge of is building the dino pen. I'm in charge of putting the large dino pen together, which I will do it. And then that's how I'm going to keep everything safe. And Miko's going to be in charge of the village, and then I'm going to help him whatever needs to else get done. And but yeah, I know what's happening. When apparently Shags told me to go over there, so fine. If that's how it is, I will go over there, because I already know how it's going to happen. Miko's going to go over there, get our area, plant, and then we plant her, then he comes back over, we grab our stuff. He already has that area already set and already pillared off. The entire little island area pillared off, and then we have, yeah. And then he can just spawn back at the bed. And I'm also getting him to have his boat as a bed too, and then I'm gonna spawn in. And then after I spawn in, he's gonna come get me. And then we're gonna go over to the ob and grab the dinos, and then we're gonna go back over, and then after that we are going to after the ob we're gonna grab we're gonna have everything in the ob also, like all the building stuff is gonna be all in the ob. So when we go to the ob, we're gonna have to go to the ob, pick up everything, pick the dinos up, pick whatever's in the ob itself, and then go. But yeah, that's what's happening right now. I probably shouldn't be jumping stuff, just in case Cleveland comes up behind me and says, "Why are you dumping stuff? Stop dumping." Well, I'm kind of rushing. I want to get this meat run done so I can go to bed. I am exhausted, guys. And sad enough, I can't go to bed right now. I have to get in a walk. I got to get a workout in today. I got in a great workout yesterday. Great workout. Not an A-okay workout. I got in a great workout. And I'm pretty proud of this workout that I've got in. Alright, weird enough, I'm probably only going to be able to get in a certain kind of workout, and that's it. Weird enough, I didn't get enough meat. I did not get enough meat. Yeah. I'm going to grab my Rex and go grab another 4 stacks of meat. I'm probably just going to go kill that snake if it's still there. Oh. What I'm trying to do is look for explorer notes. Oh, goody. That thing's pissed off at me. And this Rex has a tendency of eating every single food that I collect. It's a dick. It wants to eat the meat and then not care what he does. It looks like But I don't have to go too far away from home to gather another stack of meat, or I might just have to go kill 3 more dinos. This thing looks like it's been already attacked. Alright. One more thing, and then I'm going home. Alright, I'm headed home with my Rex. I'm gonna go and throw this in the thing, and then I'm gonna go grab my shoes. I'm probably gonna go see if I have any, see if my pants that Tim bought me when Daniel was born are still tight. That's my goal. I'm gonna see if those pants are still tight. If they're not, I'm gonna wear them. I will literally wear them on my walk so I can keep nice and toasty. But I will be heart-wrenched if they are tight. And what's the really weird thing, I was 240 pounds when Daniel was born. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I hope I can log back in without being in the water or being dead, because I have a lot of meat on me. My Rex is out there, and that's a high level Rex, and I can't lose that Rex. Now this has happened to me before, and this is one thing I'm really happy on leaving this, going to a different server. These buildings are too fucking strong. And you will literally DC yourself once you'll literally DC yourself. And sometimes it's had a connection lost, so it might not have been a DC, it might have been ARC. And that's a bad part, is when you have an alpha tribe or you have big buildings like this, and when you come close to one of these buildings, you could DC. It is so easy to DC. And that's a bad thing. But alright, we're back on ARC after it DC'd me, but you know, I'm fine after that now. I'm just gonna grab this meat. Hope I didn't lose any of the meat here. Prime meat I'm not too worried about. I'm actually gonna bring the prime with me. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time of getting off the Rex. And with it raining, it's going to be leggish. That's how I call it. So I'm gonna take myself, and I might be DCing again. Oh, 308 is the worst. It's just the worst lag ever. There we go. Not as bad as 566. Oh yeah, 566 used to be the worst ever. Like, I remember being on 566 and you wouldn't be able to walk. You'd be teleported. You'd probably be transferred. That server has the worst rollbacks, and oh yeah, I'm just waiting for that prime meat to cook. Alright. I was gonna let my Rex eat it, but no, there's enough in there now. There's actually is enough now in there. I think we only need 2 more prime meat for another mine wipe. I actually got a mine wipe today. I decided I needed to have a little bit better stats, and you know, I'm still not very good on health, but I've gotten better with my melee. I've gotten better with my weight. I've gotten better with my water and my stamina. My oxygen's a little bit better. Not the greatest still, but you know, the next 4 level ups need to be all on health for myself. So, all right, so. I still have quite a bit of meat to be put on here, and that's the weird enough is the meat that I have on there is starting to spoil, and I'm not off yet. Being offline of Ark, it does so many good things of it all. Like, you don't need to always be on, but then it puts all your dinos into stasis. And that's a good thing. That's a tremendous good thing. I usually throw all my stuff on here, okay? And it looks like Shredder's had a level up. If anybody does not know who Shredder is, it's mine and Miko's. It was a 5-hour tame, and I'm pretty proud of going through that 5-hour tame. I'm trying to get this, and this is actually exactly what 566 but actually just did. That just shows you guys. And lag this server can be quite laggish too, but if it's raining, it'll get more laggier and laggier and laggier. Oh, alright guys. I need to get going here. It is just about 9 o'clock. Sun's going down, and that means I'm probably not going to be able to get a walk in. Yeah, walking, I do live on the rich side of town, but walking at nighttime is a good idea because there's coyotes around here too. So, and I'm still going to get a walk in. Like, no way in hell I'm not going to get a walk in. I'm going to get a Pokemon walk. Where the fuck is my cell phone? I want to make sure my phone is charged before I go. Going for a walk in here in about 25 minutes. I need to find my phone before we go. Oh yeah, you always steal it. Probably dead by now.
No, it's 100%.
Oh. Okay. Trying to get this meat running done so I can go off and then throw the cooked raw meat into one of the troughs. I was taught by Gorillas, by Chronic itself, that cooked meat is better than raw meat. It It doesn't spoil as quick as raw does, and it's just better. So much better. And the dinos will still eat it too. So if you guys want a quick thing, or you don't want to be on for an entire 6-7 days, or you want a total break of maybe a full day, let's say you won't be on for about maybe 28 hours, 30 hours, then definitely fill 4 feeding troughs of meat and berries and you're good to go. Your dinos won't starve for at least a couple weeks. But I would definitely, after you're back, I would definitely feed them immediately. I'm just gonna take these flowers here. I eat flowers right now until the update happens. They're just easier food than always eating cooked meat. You know, I've should at least have maybe a row or two, and then I can get off here for a bit, maybe a couple hours. I just gotta get. I should have went on a walk about an hour ago, but that just didn't happen. Where are they? Just trying to find my huskies that I had. Those don't fit yet. I guess I don't have them anymore. Hey Tim, can you find my husky pants, please? I want to see if they fit. You gotta do what I ask. I asked nicely. God, I hate men. Especially him. I hate his guts. So I need 6. I need 9 more. And then I'm done. Finally done for the night. For ARK. My eyes are hurt so much right now. Come on, open. I might be going to grab 2 stacks from the bird pen because it looks like I'm going to need it. I guess I ain't getting a walk in tonight. Oh well. It's going to get too late. If 9:30 hits, I don't want to go out. That's fine. I'm probably not going to get my 10,000 steps in anyways. Before midnight. Come on. I hate industrial girls. They should be faster than this. Why so leggy? Right when I just want to get the fuck off. Come on, I don't got time. $120 cooked meat. Okay. I don't know where they are. I looked in my clothes, but they're not there. You can look at my clothes, see if they're there. Or my suitcase. So.
The husky pants?
Mm-hmm.
Check in here?
No. Well, yeah, I did, and they weren't there. I didn't see them. They're probably gone forever.
Oh, they're not. They're in here somewhere. I didn't move them. Never touched them.
Yeah, but Tammy was here, remember? She probably took them. This is taking so long.
Sorry. Okay. Finally, we're all done that. So seen them a couple days ago. Where the fuck are they?
Alright, everyone. I will see you all later on. Probably will be live tomorrow. I am quite a busy person in real life. I'm off to get a great R&R for tonight. I also need to get my night walk in and a workout, and maybe have a bite to eat. I've missed my supper, so I'm gonna try to get something to eat tonight too. If not, I will get a Shakeology in before bed. That will give me some energy for my workout, and that will also give me some food in my stomach. Alright, thank you for watching, everyone, and if you're new, please don't forget to subscribe, and please hit that like button. Bye, everyone.
I can check in there.